Hello and welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're going to take a look at World of Battles. It is a free-to-play game from Frogwares. It's also available over on Steam too. It is kind of an RPG mixed with RTS style combat game, a war game. It kind of makes me think of playing a tabletop Warhammer Fantasy Battles game, only on a computer. So here we're just picking our race, our army, some little customization. This is a multiplayer game. You can build up your army and eventually fight other players, but for now we're going to look at the tutorial. We're going to just learn the basic controls, some movement, just see how the game plays. I don't want to jump in against players when I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so we got our first mission. Also, these missions looks like, well, you can get money and XP. So let's just kind of hop right into the action. So this is a lot like the controls of any RTS. This one's got a little bit different. You can arrow key to move around. You can WASD. So it's kind of got a feel, a mix of RTS with RPG controls. And you can also box to select. You can click on each individual unit on your little bottom icon screen. And then you just either you hit an area, an enemy unit, or you can attack A and go towards an area. So a lot like StarCraft 2, you box your units and hit A in area. So you A move, attack towards something. A lot of newer players do that in StarCraft all the time. It's an easy way to get a big group of units to go attack an area without having to worry about too much control. This game's a little slower paced than StarCraft and other RTS, so control, microing, that isn't quite as important. At least from this demo. It might be later, but when I actually fought a boss, I couldn't actually run away, so that made it so I couldn't really be rewarded for micro. Not that my micro is amazing in RTS. I generally only do between 60 and 100 frames per second in StarCraft 2, depending on how fast I'm feeling. Probably not even that anymore. It's muscle memory, and, well, I'm rusty. So next step is to take both of my units. Like I said, it just kind of teaches you the basic controls. It's teaching you how to move with a group of units. And then go towards an area. F1 will bring up this little icon here. It'll show me everything I need to know. You can't really exit out of the mission, so we just gotta finish it out. That's fine. We still get XP and gold. We need to level up. Another reason why I said it kind of feels Warhammer-ish to me. I played Warhammer Online when it came out. The terrain, the background, it looks a lot like Warhammer Online. Which, if you haven't seen it yet, we actually did do a First Impressions video on Warhammer Online, and Wrath of Heroes is coming up too, so you can see some of that later. Alright, both my units are here, and the next step of the mission. So you can see the objectives kind of progress as the game goes. You can keep an eye on them in the top left of my screen, too. So I got an ally unit. These are not guys I control, but these guys are my buddies. I don't want them to die. So I got my two units here. What I'm going to do is a little bit of micro. Very, very, very small. I'm going to say, hey, I bet you spearmen are good against mounted units. So I'm going to send my spearmen to kind of hit those guys from behind and help my allies. My cavalry will be fine against this unit right here. My cavalry's level 3, they're level 1. No reason to worry about that. So there we go. There goes my spearmen to say, or my pikemen to just kind of give it to the cavalry. Now they're getting hit from both ends, they're getting flanked. So this should be a pretty easy fight. Well, I hope it's an easy fight. It's kind of just teaching the basics. Fights are a little slow. The guys have a lot of hit points. It's a little bit more strategic and a little bit less micro. So if you are a fan of RTS but just don't have the movement speed to compete at the higher levels of your Dotas, your LoLs, your StarCrafts, your even Warcraft 3, try this game out. Let's move a little bit to a boss, a harder battle. Alright, we skipped forward a little bit. We jumped right on this guy. I got 4 units. You saw my cavalry's already died. Whew, boy. I tried to move him away, but it didn't work. We're fighting a giant that's apparently... It looks a lot like a siege tower. He's also using fire attacks. He's killed my pikemen too now. I got some guys here that like to go rage, and, well, he died, but I lost 2 of my units. I don't know if you get him back. I didn't check it out. But we get a little victory, get our bonus from our mission, and then from there we can go ahead and use our gold later, or... It is a free-to-play game, so there are microtransactions. You can get premium access and other bonuses with money to kind of help a little bit. You notice right there, just giving you a little tooltip mentioning the premium. Like the game, check it out. It is available for free. It's over at Steam or their website. Like the content, stay tuned to more videos from MMO Play. Thanks for watching.